So we'll start problem number 14. The following data regarding ABC Limited is given below. You are required to compute the working capital for the next year after adding 10% to your computed figure towards contingencies. So first we have to calculate the working capital. To that working capital we add 10% margin for contingencies. Stock of finished goods 12,500. Stock of stores and raw material 20,000. Directly we will take, no calculations, nothing. Average credit for domestic sales is 6 weeks, 7,50,000. So actually sales are 7,50,000, but we are providing the credit period of 6 weeks. So we take 6 by 52. 7,50,000 into 6 by 52. Average credit for export sales. So two types of sales are there: domestic sales and export sales. So for export sales we'll take 2 lakh into 4 by 52. Then average time lag in payments. These are current liabilities, outstanding expenses. Wages 4,25,000, 4 weeks, 4 by 52. Stock 1,25,000, 6 by 52. Rent 25,000, 3 months, 3 by 12. Clerical staff 4 weeks, 50,000, 4 by 52. Executive salaries 25,000 into 4 by 52. Miscellaneous expenses 6 weeks, 6 by 52. Payment in advance, this is a current asset. Payment in advance is a prepaid expense, so it will be taken under current asset. Quarterly it is paid in advance. Quarter means 1/4. So 22,000 into 1 by 4. Find the average working capital required. So 14th problem. Determination of working capital requirement. Current assets. Stock of finished goods. Stock of finished goods are 12,500. Then we have stock of stores. Stock of stores, that is given in the problem as 20,000. Stores and raw material 20,000. Then debtors. Under debtors we take domestic. Domestic debtors are 7,50,000 into 6 by 52. Similarly, export 2 lakh into 4 by 52. That's it. 4 items are current assets. One more current asset, prepaid. Prepaid expenses 22,000 into 1 by 4. That's it. These are the current assets. Now current liabilities. Under current liabilities, we take first one, wages outstanding. It is 4,25,000 into 4 by 52. Second, outstanding for stock. It is 1,25,000 into 6 by 52. Third, rent outstanding 25,000 into 3 by 12. Clerical staff, outstanding for clerical staff, it is 50,000 into 4 by 52. Next one, outstanding for executive salaries. Executive 25,000 into 4 by 52. Then outstanding for miscellaneous expenses, 1,40,000 into 6 by 52. That's it. Over. Working capital A minus B. To this we add 10% margin for contingencies. It is given in the problem to add 10% margin for contingencies. This is the working capital required. This is the working capital requirement. Now simply we need the calculations of these. Domestic sales 7,50,000 into 6 by 52, 86,538. Similarly 2 lakh export sales, 2 lakh into 4 by 52, 15,385. 22,000 into 1 by 4, 5,500. The total comes to 1,39,923. Now come to wages outstanding. 32,692, 14,423, 6,250, then 3,846, 1,923, 16,154. Total is 75,288. Then 64,635. This is the working capital. 10% 6,464. So ultimately 71,099. That's it. This is the working capital requirement. 71,099 total. Now, see the problem number 15, 1-5. Problem number 15. From the following information, prepare a statement showing the working capital requirement. Budgeted sales rupees 10 per unit, 2,60,000 per annum. So 2,60,000 rupees is the budgeted sales and the selling price per unit is 10 rupees. So 2,60,000 divided by 10, 26,000 units. 26,000 units we are going to sell. Then analyze of 1 rupee sales. Raw material 30 paisa, direct labor 40 paisa, overhead 20 paisa, total cost 90 paisa, profit 10 paisa, sales 1 rupee. So it is given the breakup of cost for 1 rupee of sales. But we don't have 1 rupee of sales. We are having the selling price 10 rupees. 10 rupees. So in 1 rupee 30 paisa, so in 10 rupees it is 3 rupees. For 10 rupees selling price, we have 3 rupees material, right? That's where we calculate what is the material cost per unit, labor cost per unit. It is estimated that raw material in stock for 3 weeks and finished goods for 2 weeks. Factory processing will take 3 weeks. Work in progress will take 3 weeks. Suppliers will give 5 months credit. Customers will require 8 weeks credit. It is assumed that production and overhead accrue evenly throughout the year. That's all. First in working notes, we calculate problem number 15. In working note, we calculate analysis of sales. Analysis of sales. Raw material, direct labor, overheads. It is given 30 paisa, 40 paisa, 20 paisa. So total is 0.90. This is the total cost. Add profit 0.10. will get sales. This is the data given. For 1 rupee of sales, how much is the raw material, labor, overheads? But we don't have 1 rupee. We have selling price per unit is 10. Selling price per unit is 10 rupees. So in 10 rupees, for 1 rupee it is 30 paisa. So for 10 rupees it will be 3 rupees. We can say 30%. अगर 1 rupee में 30 पैसा है तो percentage terms it comes to 30%, 40%, 20%. 30%, 40%, 20%. Similarly 10 rupees का 30% 3 rupees. 10 rupees का 40% 4 rupees. 10 rupees 20% 2 rupees. 10 rupees 90% 9 rupees. 10 rupees 10% 1 rupee. That's all. Now we are not concerned with this 1 rupee sales. We are concerned with 10 rupees selling price. So 10 rupees selling price में 3 rupees raw material, 4 rupees direct labor, 2 rupees overheads. That's what we require. We don't require profit and sales. Budgeted sales at the rate of rupees 10 per unit is equal to rupees 2,60,000. Therefore, number of units of production is equal to rupees 2,60,000 divided by rupees 10, 26,000 units. That's it. These are the basic calculations we require before estimating the requirement of working capital. So current assets. Current assets में first stock of raw material. Stock of raw material. How many units we are making? 26,000 units. Into rupees. Material cost is 3 rupees. Into raw material in stock for 3 weeks. So 3 by 52. Second, stock of finished goods. So 26,000 units into rupees. The total cost per unit is 9 rupees. Into stock of finished goods for 2 weeks, 2 by 52. Then third, stock of work in progress, WIP. This we have to calculate in working note. Then suppliers gives 2. So fourth, debtors. Debtors. So 26,000 units into rupees 9 into. Customers will require 8 weeks credit, 8 by 52. That's it. Current liabilities. So under current liabilities, creditors for purchases. 26,000 units into rupees 3 into. Suppliers will give 5 weeks credit, 5 by 52. Working capital A minus B, net working capital A minus B. That's it. Now we need the calculations part. 26,000 into 3 by 52, 4,500. Here stock of finished goods we get 26,000 into 9 into 2 by 52. It is 9,000. Then stock of work in progress we have to calculate. Debtors are 36,000 and creditors are 7,500. Now the only thing is we have to calculate the value of work in progress in the working note. So hope you have copied down this working note analysis of sales and budget. You have copied down. Now This is the 15th problem. Working note. Value of stock of WIP. Now see, previous problems we have already written the complete detail regarding the assumption for calculating the stock of WIP. The assumption was half of the work has been done. That's why we take 100% of material but only 50% of labor and overhead. That sentence you have to write, what we have done in the previous problem. I'm not again writing that sentence, but directly we will make the calculation. Raw material, 26,000 units into rupees 3 into. What is the duration of WIP given in the problem? Factory processing will take 3 weeks. 3 by 52 into 100%. Similarly, direct labor. Direct labor 26,000 into rupees 4 into 3 by 52 into 50%. Similarly, overheads 26,000 units into rupees 2 into 3 by 52 into 50%. Stock of WIP. So the calculations are 4,500. 26,000 into 3 into 3 by 50 to 100%. Then this is 3,000. This is 1,500. The total is 9,000. So here comes stock of WIP 9,000. Now 58,500. 7,500. Subtracting 58,500 minus 7,500, 51,000. That's it. This is the working capital required. Working capital required. Last and final problem. 16th one is the last and final problem on this working capital requirement. So take a pause and then copy down the complete solution. Problem number 16. See the problem. The cost sheet of a company is as follows. Element of cost. Raw material 50 rupees, direct labor 30, overhead 60. Total cost is 160, selling price 200. The following particulars are available. Raw material in stock 2 months, work in progress 15 days. First time it is given in days. Then finished goods 2 months, cash sales 50,000 units. And creditors 45 days, debtors 2 months, cash at bank 40,000, cash in hand 50,000. Calculate the working capital required for the annual production of 1 lakh units. So determination of working capital requirement. So first one, stock of raw material. How many units we are making? 1 lakh units into rupees. Per unit raw material is 50 rupees. Into duration, raw material in stock for 2 months, 2 by 12. Second, stock of WIP, work in progress, working note. Next one is stock of finished goods. Stock of finished goods 1 lakh units into rupees. Total cost is 160. Into finished goods are in stock for 2 months, 2 by 12. then cash sales, then creditors, debtors, fourth one are debtors. So 1 lakh units into rupees 160 into. One thing is there. Debtors will be calculated only for credit sales. The total number of units sold are 1 lakh. But out of 1 lakh, the cash sales are 50,000. Out of 1 lakh units of sales, cash sales are 50,000 units. So credit sales will be 50,000 units. So debtors calculation will not take 1 lakh units. Will take only 50,000 units. Because out of the total 1 lakh units, 50,000 units are cash sales. Remaining 50,000 units are credit sales. So only credit sales will take. So debtors will give 2 months credit period, 2 by 12. Cash at bank. Cash at bank is 40,000. Cash in hand. Cash in hand is 50,000. Total A. Now current liabilities. Creditors. 1 lakh units into rupees. Material cost is 50. Into. Creditors are allowed 45 days. So 45 divided by 365 days. So work in progress also 15 days. That's it. So only one current liability, that is creditors. Net working capital A minus B. So in working notes we calculate the value of stock of WIP. Stock of WIP we calculate in working note. Raw material. 1 lakh units into rupees 50 into how many days? Work in progress 15 days. 15 by 365 into 100%. Similarly, direct labor. 1 lakh units into rupees 30 into 15 by 365 into 50%. Similarly, overheads. 1 lakh units into rupees 60 into 15 by 365 into 50%. Stock of WIP. The only calculative part is left. Now, 1 lakh into 50 into 15 divided by 365. That comes to 2,05,479. Similarly, 1 lakh into 30 into 15 divided by 365 into 50%. 61,644. Next, 1 lakh into 60 into 15 divided by 365 into 50%. 1,23,288. 2,05,479 plus 61,644 plus 1,23,288. That comes to 3,90,411. 3,90,411. This is the stock of WIP. Now first one, 1 lakh into 20, 1 lakh into 50 into 2 divided by 12. 83,000, 8 lakh, 33,333. 8 lakh 33,333. Similarly, 1 lakh into 160 into 2 divided by 12. It comes to 26 lakh 66,667. Similarly, 50,000 into 160 into 2 divided by 12. It is 13 lakh 33,333. That's it. So 8,33,333 plus 3,90,411 plus 26,66,667 plus 13,33,333 plus 40,000 plus 50,000. It comes to 53,13,744. Here it is 1 lakh into 50 into 45 divided by 365. It comes to 6,16,438. 6,16,438. So 53,13,744 minus 6,16,438 comes to 46,97,306. That's it. This is the working capital required. And this marks the end of the topic working capital management. We have done 16 problems we have done. And apart from that, we have discussed in detail the theory of working capital management, right? And if you listen the theory carefully and also if you practice the problems, you will get a good command on the topic of working capital management. And most often in examination, the problem will be asked from this working capital management. So have a good command on this subject. Hope you have copied down the solution. In the next session, we'll take up the last topic of unit number 4, that is dividend policies. The last topic is dividend policies. In the next session, we are going to start that topic of dividend decisions.